Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're continuing on with the June 2023 NRL22 Course of Fire. This is the last stage in the booklet, is called Home Depot Run, and we have some variety here with the starting position. We haven't seen this in a while, if not ever. I don't know, maybe like grounded rifle, but this is interesting. So let's go over the course description and we'll talk about what I mean. Starting position, rifle grounded by the prop. Magazine out and 10 feet away, all gear in hand, action open. On the start signal, you will retrieve your rifle and magazine. To build a position on the sawhorse, engage the targets as follows. Left large target, right large target, left small target, right small target, far target. You will then conduct a mag change and build a position on the cinder block and repeat the engagement. So we have two double hangers at 50 yards. I'll put the target sizes down here. We have a far target at 100 yards. Yeah, this is another stage which it doesn't really look difficult on paper, but I think people are gonna trip up the order of things. So we're starting rifle grounded at the prop. Now, there has been a clarification in the rules for the 2023-2024 season. If your rifle inadvertently hits the ground, you are disqualified. So when they say grounded by the prop, if I go up there and I put a bag on the sawhorse, I leave my rifle like this, even though my rifle is pretty well balanced. If it does this and eventually tips and falls over, which it's not doing right now, but if it were to fall over, I would be disqualified. So, grounded on the prop. What does that mean? I would probably, it doesn't look like we need a bipod for this stage. So I'm going to choose to go off of the shelf here. In the NRL barricade description list, you should have a sawhorse with a shelf. So I'm going to go with the shelf, and to avoid it falling over, I might just lean it up sideways like this, you know, just leave it there, right? Don't try and get it already lined up in position, you know, because if it falls on the ground, like I said, you're disqualified. So I'm probably just going to leave it something like that. So it's nice, touching the ground, you know, it is touching the ground, but not inadvertently. So it's staged on the prop. And what's cool about this, leaning it sideways, is you have nice, easy access to the magazine well. So that's how I'm going to start, and we'll be 10 feet back with, let's see, magazine probably in hand. So I'll probably also have some sort of pump pillow like this. So timer goes beep. We're going to run up. We've got magazine in the left hand. Put it in there. Turn it up on the shelf. Come down here. And I'll probably end up holding over for the far target, just making sure parallax is good, and engage there. So with the targets at 50 yards, that should be your 0 for your rimfire rifle. So just leave it on 0, and my holdover is going to be 1.8 mils at 100, generally speaking, based on atmospherics and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably end up holding over, but then dialing parallax for that last shot. So I'm going to use probably a bag off the shelf. Obviously, you can always ground your rifle down here, and then pick this up, put your magazine in, grab the bag, come up top here, over the top like so, kneeling position, 2 knees down, 1 knee down, pump pillow. If this is more stable for you, by all means. However, I have found that obviously the higher off the ground you are, the higher your center of gravity, the less stable it has the potential to become. So I like to get as low to the ground as possible. So we're going to do all that, 5 shots, mag change, right? Don't forget that. So after I break the 5th shot, right, I'm right here. I'm just going to mag change here before I even move to the next prop. So when I get to the next prop, all I have to do is worry about finding the targets, engaging the targets. If you did dial for the far target, mag change, dial down, parallax down, all that good stuff. Now we're going to do the same thing on the cinder block. Cinder block is positioned upright like this. I'm going to take this bag, I'm going to throw it sideways so I get a nice flat surface area. Pop that down there. Probably take a seated position. Probably use a pump pillow for your support. And this should be pretty straightforward. So if you don't have cinder blocks at your house to practice with, just for information, a standard cinder block is about almost the same height as a 5-gallon bucket. So go pick you up a Home Depot bucket, And you can practice that to get kind of what you want to do, whether you want to come in at a very, very low kneel, if you want to come in at a sitting position, or like that. So I'm probably going to go sitting here. Like I said, pump pillow. Plenty of options though. Let's get this like this. Super comfortable. And again, we have to go in the order, which is left large, left small, right small, the far target in the middle. So that's pretty much all there is to this stage. It's just a question of don't forget anything, right? Don't let the rifle hit the ground and get disqualified. That would be bad. And also a safety issue, right? Making sure you know the order of the targets. You know, left, right, large, small, small, far. Don't forget the mag change. If you forget the mag change, technically every single hit, whether it's an impact or not, after that, doesn't count. So that's a great way to get a 5 out of 10 on a stage if you forget to do mag change. So sometimes what I'll do is I will purposely put only 5 rounds in the mag, and hopefully you don't have a failure to feed or anything like that. But it forces you to change the mag after 5 rounds, because if you try and put the 6th round off, there's no round there. If these videos help you score more points at your matches, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how things go at the match for you. Come back to these videos, leave comments, juice the YouTube algorithm. And until I see you next time, as always, score more points.